Ever wondered why we haven't met any time travelers yet? Maybe they're all stuck in traffic, in the fourth dimension. Time travel, as we know it, is a popular trope in science fiction. It's the stuff of dreams, and nightmares too, if you consider the perplexing paradoxes it presents. Take the grandfather paradox, for instance. Imagine you invent a time machine and decide to pay a visit to the Jurassic era. You're having a grand old time until, oh no, you accidentally step on a prehistoric bug. No big deal, right? Wrong, this wasn't just any bug, but your great-great-great-great-grand bug. By squashing it, you've just erased your own existence, but wait, if you never existed, then who squashed the bug? Now that's a real brain teaser, isn't it? So remember, if you ever time travel, watch your step. You wouldn't want to squash your ancestor, would you? So, you think time travel is as easy as hopping into a fancy car with a flux capacitor? Well, buckle up, because reality has a few speed bumps on that road. Welcome to the wild and wonderful world of time travel theories, where science meets speculation, and the only limit is the speed of light. Let's start with a man you might have heard of, Albert Einstein. Yes, the wild-haired genius who gave us E=mc². But he also gave us something even more mind-bending, the theory of relativity. According to Einstein, space and time are not separate entities, but are woven together in a four-dimensional fabric known as space-time. But here's the kicker. This fabric isn't flat. It bends and warps around massive objects like stars and galaxies. This warping is what we experience as gravity. Now if you're following along, you might be thinking, hey, if space-time can bend, then can't it fold over on itself, creating a shortcut through time? Bingo! You've just stumbled upon the concept of wormholes, hypothetical tunnels through space-time. Think of it like this. Let's say time is a river. It flows from the past, through the present, and into the future. But what if there was a way to dive beneath the current, to swim under the surface and emerge upstream or downstream? That's the idea behind wormholes. But before you go packing your swimsuit and a towel, remember these are just theories. We've never actually observed a wormhole, and even if we did, there's no guarantee we could travel through it without being crushed, stretched, or otherwise obliterated by the extreme forces at play. Einstein suggested that time is like a river. It bends around stars and galaxies, creating what we call gravity. So maybe time travel is just about finding the right current, and hoping there's no waterfall at the end. So if you're planning on using a wormhole for your next vacation, remember to pack your space-time GPS. It's easy to get lost in the fourth dimension. Sure, time travel sounds fun, but before you pack your bags for the Jurassic era or the year 3000, there are a few minor issues to consider. First off, let's talk about energy. You see, bending space-time to our will isn't exactly a walk in the park. It's more like trying to bench press a mountain. Theoretical calculations suggest we'd need something called exotic matter with negative energy density, which is about as common as a unicorn riding a shooting star. Then, there's the issue of paradoxes. Paradoxes, the party poopers of time travel. Imagine going back in time and accidentally preventing your own birth. Suddenly, you wouldn't exist to make the time jump in the first place. It's enough to give anyone a headache. And if you thought your last jet lag was bad, just imagine the time lag from jumping a few centuries. The physical toll on the human body could be immense. We're not exactly built for hurtling through the fabric of time. Our bodies could age rapidly, or not at all, or we might be torn apart at the molecular level. So, as much as we'd all love to have tea with Shakespeare or watch the pyramids being built, the challenges of time travel are pretty daunting. So while time travel might sound like a blast, it's probably best to leave it to the physicists and the science fiction writers. So, what have we learned about time travel today? We've tangoed with the paradoxes, like if you meet your past self, don't ask for a selfie. It's just awkward. We've explored theories, where we found Einstein's space-time like a cosmic spaghetti, and we've faced limitations like needing a galaxy's worth of energy for a wormhole. Remember, if you're planning a trip to the past, don't step on any bugs, and if you're heading to the future, bring a hefty energy snack. Well, that's all the time we have for today, or is it? After all, time is relative. Right, Einstein?